Okay, so this is gonna be, I guess, my last story for today, and this story is about how I manifested going to the artist project in 1 month. Yes, right? Okay, so the last two story times I did was about surrender and how just surrendering to the universe and surrendering to the process and surrendering to just flowing when you need to flow, resting when you need to rest, helped me manifest that experience. So after finishing my art show with the raw art thing, I was like, next is the artist project, I'm gonna do it. But I said, but I'm also not completely unreasonable. Okay, I'm hopeful but not unreasonable. So my hopeful thought was, I'm manifesting it for 2024. I'm gonna manifest it with 2024. So literally the night of the show, the night that the raw artist show ended, as I was packing up, people were like, Tiana, make sure you invite us to some other experiences at other galleries. I'm like, of course, I'm psyched, I'm pumped from the show. The energy of all these people is great, right? So while everyone was there, I'm just like, guys, don't worry. I said out loud, I'm going to the artist project. Telling people your shit doesn't always work like this all the time. Has to be people who are loving, supporting, who are for you. Or if you're around haters, it's not gonna work. Okay, I'm just like, they're gonna be like, oh, she must think, you know what I mean? Like, so if you're around people who support you, people who love you, and you're telling them your dreams and stuff like that, and they're like, yeah, of course you can. I'm just like, now say it with me. She's going to the artist project in 2024. And so I was just like, damn right, y'all. Damn right. Thank you guys. So I expressed all my gratitude as they were saying this, just spreading love and joy and happiness and stuff like that, and telling the universe what I wanted. I'm like, universe, you gotta bring this in. All these people helping me bring it in. Like just sharing the good vibes, the energy. Okay, and lo and behold, I kid you not, this actually shook me a little bit, because I was like, nah, this, even though you had seen the two incidences before, those are still for me anecdotal evidences of God, of how God can work in your life once you start just asking for what you want and taking the steps that you need to move towards it, right? And then what ended up happening is literally 2 weeks later, the Atkins studio, that's okay, and literally, I kid you not, 2 weeks later, I was in the artist project, but not for 2024, for 2023. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And how it had happened was, I went, even though I was in Atkins, sorry about that. And even though, this is how I manifested it. Okay, so, where was I? 2 weeks later, I was in the artist project. And I was just like, what the heck is this? So how that worked is, instead of going in as a solo artist, I ended up going in as a collective. So that's what enabled me to go in for 2023 instead of 2024. I'm still going to go in for 2024. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try and manifest it, but I got to keep, of course, you got to put in the work for it, right? So my goal is, yes, I'm going to be there, but I'm going to keep putting in the work for it. Putting in the work for it. And yeah, and that's how I got in. And then a month later, I was in the artist project. I could only show one piece of work, but I was there. I'm not gonna complain about how it came. I guess I let go. I had to let go of the format, as they say, the format that it comes in for you. And just be grateful for how it came in. And I was grateful because I learned a lot about the show, about setting up a show, all the work that goes into it. And it was great because I was like, shit, if I had gone in 2024, I would have done my best to be prepared, but I will never be as prepared next year as I will next year had I not had the show this year. So if anything, it helped me prepare even more for 2024. So that 2024 is going to be amazing. So wish me luck. Yay! But yes, but that's kind of what happened, right? And yeah, and that's how I manifested another opportunity. Right now I've been resting, because after back to back, the moving, the studio, the one show, the other show, I had to take a break. Okay, so I didn't really do, and I hadn't really been able to focus as much on the artwork as I wanted to, because I was so busy with all the shows that I was going on with. So I had to so for the month of March and April was kind of just chill, do nothing, relax, let some inspiration flow towards you, all of that stuff. So if you guys have any stories, so if you guys have any stories about, I don't know, like similar experiences that you've had in your life, that you've experienced, where you just kind of surrendered and manifested something that you said that you would do really quickly, and you're like, whoa, what happened here? Feel free to share them with me. I'd love to hear them. And thanks for tuning in to another story time. I hope you guys have a great day, and love, light, smile.